Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today is an exciting day. We hit 2,500 subscribers today, which is amazing. And I only realised because when I click to change account to upload, it says 3,000 subscribers because it rounds up. So thanks for that, YouTube. I'd much rather you just say 2 until I hit 3. You know, goddamn. But yeah, so I hit 2,500 subscribers, and for that, I would like to thank you all. It's incredible, really. It's taken, I think, 300 days to get to 2,500 since day 1,000, since 1,000 subscribers, if you know what I mean. And I think that's some pretty good going. I mean, like, we rocketed to 2,000. Since 1,000 we rocketed to 2,000, but I think I'd naturally get a lot more traffic over summer because people have more time on their hands to waste on me and my channel. But yeah, so I just wanted to thank you all. 2,500's mental. The other channel is it's climbing slowly up to 2,000. I think it's on 1.7, in the high 1.7s. So that's been jumping up quite fast recently as well. So yeah, I've been receiving a lot of subscriber emails, let's put it that way. It's been quite strange, because I don't know what I've been doing differently. But yeah, so I just wanted to thank you all for that. Otherwise though, this morning, well, last night I was knackered, wasn't I? I fell asleep from like 7 till 10, woke up, washed the pots, went back to sleep and didn't get up today until 9:30. I feel like I'm getting old. You know, like, I can't bounce back half as quick as I used to be able to. I need to condition myself to be able to bounce back pretty fast before I go back to final year at uni. So yeah, if I'm a bit tired, I'm going to fall asleep for however many hours. Like, no, you're 21, god damn it. But otherwise this morning I've made myself some cheese and toast, sorted out my daily vlog, reorganised my to-do list to include the things that I was supposed to do yesterday when I was asleep, and now we're heading on out. You'll notice, actually, maybe you'll notice, we're filming today's video in 1080p instead of 720p, because I don't know why I've been doing it in 720p, to be honest with you. I think I was doing it in 720p because my computer couldn't handle 1080p and my internet couldn't, but it can, so why not? So I've upped it to 1080p. We'll see how much longer it takes to upload and stuff. I know the files are like sizably bigger at 1080 than 720p, and I know no one really watches at I know the reason most people watch at 720p is because it automatically goes to 720p. Most people are happy watching at 480, and I doubt many people will watch at 1080, but I don't know, it might make a difference, who knows. But today we're heading on out, because yesterday I didn't head on out at all. I stayed inside all day. So I'm heading on out. I'm gonna take back my tripod thing, on my attempted mount, and then we're going to walk down to town. I need to pick up some stuff from Sporting Direct, because A, I've got like a £5 off voucher, and B, I need a shock absorber for my racket that doesn't fall off all the time, because it fell off on Thursday and never came back, and I can't play without a shock absorber because it just makes the racket just vibrates, and I find it really hard to control it. I'm not sure what it is in my head, but it's a massive placebo effect, but I can't play properly without a shock absorber, and I've lost it, so I need it back. I need to go and buy some. So since I got £5 off, they're essentially free. I might buy some socks as well while I'm there. I'm not really a fan of Sports Direct, but it's £5 off in it, so can't really complain. But otherwise, I'm just going to look at some other stuff that I'm going to be looking into. I need to organise my finances. It's payday on Tuesday, and I'm going to be organising some stuff. I need to start liquidising some of my accounts and rearrange. This month coming I'm going to be super tight, with the exception of paying for tennis and swimming. Also going swimming today at some point. I'm still achy from friggin' tennis and swimming last week, but we're going again, as we're going to try and do every Sunday now. But yeah, so while I'm still going to start paying for stuff like that, and I'm not going to I'm just going to be super tight, and I'm going to be figuring out exactly what I need to like literally I spend 80% of my money on food, and I need to cut that down. So I'm cutting down my food shop drastically, in order to compensate for this month. I'm going to try and save as much money as I humanly possibly can do. I'm going to put so much away, it's going to be unreal. I'm going to be making up for the fact that this month I haven't really saved much at all. But to be honest with you, over the past couple of months I've driven to and from Nottingham a couple of times. I did some long distance driving to other places as well. I bought my coat, paid a huge electricity bill, and I'm liquidizing my accounts because I've been trying to just make up for those differences naturally over time, but I can't. I'm just going to have to just start from ground zero, sign this month off as a savings month, and then start again from scratch. But yeah, otherwise we're heading into town today. I forgot to organise my bank accounts before I went into town. I should have already done that, but I'm going to walk on in. I'm going to do some looking around. I'm not really after anything. There are a couple of things I kind of want to look into, and just like, oh, let's have a look at that and have a look at that. But otherwise I don't want anything, so I'm not expecting to buy anything. I haven't had a takeaway in ages. I've got rid of the box at last. But yeah, just have a Chinese or something. Got chilli, cooking a whole batch of chilli tonight, so not tonight. Saving money as well, so not this month. Trying to figure out how best to spend my fiver. I know definitely need shock absorbers. So do I need socks? Do I need tennis balls? Do I need an extra polo shirt or something? I bought a really crap t-shirt because I can't wear my old swimming one forever, can I? So now at the very least I can alternate. It's just hard looking at that and going, yeah, let's buy that because I know it's crap. You know what I mean? Jesus. Right then, walking home now. I think we've done well for today. I've got some socks. Got 7 pairs of socks for £9. Why are socks so expensive? Don't get it. Got them from, they weren't like, I didn't get them from Sports Direct because they only do like trainer socks and they've all got like stupid logos on them and crap, and I didn't like that. I just want some socks. But I needed black socks mainly, so I went to Burton's and got some black socks. Also it means that I don't have to have a Sporting Direct bag as I walk around. What a snob. But otherwise I got my shock absorbers and that dodgy t-shirt which I'm going home. I'm going to try on now, and also I got baguette on the way home. We're going to have some soup, and I was thinking, what can I have for lunch? Oh, I could get this, I could get this, and they're like, oh, they're all either A, not very healthy, or B, expensive for what they are. I'm like, oh, I could have soup. Oh no, I'll go home and have chips. I'm like, A, that's not very healthy, and 2, I'm going to run the oven for no reason. So I went in, bought some baguettes, and I'm going to have some lovely, lovely soup, some lovely buttered crusty bread. It's going to be delish. Also, looked into tripod. I need to look into some headphones as well at some point, but they're too expensive for what I like. I'm going to have to go down with some Philips ones again. I like Philips, which aren't too expensive as well either. But anyway, I was looking at some tripods or ways of mounting my camera, and I looked at some of the Gorilla Pods, like the smaller Gorilla Pods, because they're easier to quick release, they're easier to set up, they're easier to do this. And I almost bought the smaller version of the Gorilla Pod. I've got like one of the hefty ones because I always bought it for my big camera, never for you. So I needed the big heavier one that could deal with more weight. But I didn't buy a new one because I have a feeling I can go home and I'm gonna have another go at like doing it better. I reckon I can probably use that to mount my camera to much the same effect as the suction cup thing that I sent back. So I'm going to try that as well before I go swimming. Contemplating whether or not to drive to swimming, but I'm thinking of walking. I don't like moving my car at the weekend. I feel like I've failed if I've moved my car. So, but yeah, I'm looking into if I can organise this tripod thing. I might try it out going to work tomorrow instead of take it for a spin tonight. Right, still got the problem of not being able to press the button. But that's not going to go away with this camera. But look at that. Isn't that better than the one I bought already? You know what I mean? I need petrol, man. I shouldn't really be driving about with this little petrol. Wow. Only halfway in the red. But look, how stable is that? It's pretty stable, isn't it? And there is no, you're not as far away from me as you otherwise would have been. Oh, it's coming. These roads are terrible. They're too thin. So there we go, problem solved. I can leave the Gorilla Pod there and I can just quick release my camera off and on it every day, and that will be absolutely fine. all I needed was to look at a different Gorilla Pod and look at the way it was packaged, and I'm like, oh yeah, why didn't I think about putting the legs like that? Because that means I can whoop, blimey, that means I can put it in a smaller spot. I'm a moron is basically the main thing about it. There we go, look, I didn't think of folding up the ball in there, I was just like trying to like wrap it up at the top like that, like an idiot. That is, however, the obvious disadvantage. It's not extremely subtle, but I can move it about as much as I want to. I can take it out entirely if I need to, or put it in the boot or something, or in the glove box. And in theory, it doesn't take long to put back. I've already got your... Hold up, stop it. There's your quick release plate, look, which isn't very big at all in relation to the camera. Can't tell, but you know, so that's not bad at all. I think I've solved it. I think I've solved my problem, and it's versatile in the fact that I can just turn it around and point it that way, or I can like that framing wasn't very good, for example, so I can move it closer so it's closer to just me than it is, so you're looking at half out the window. So I can make improvements. I'm happy with that, and I've saved myself 15 quid. Hey. There you go, shock absorber. It's a shame it's a green and not orange, but there we go. It was either that or get like a Wilson one, which doesn't suit a Dunlop. Yeah. And we are now heading off to go swimming. I very nearly didn't. It's like 20 to 4, which is a bit late, but I don't swim for an entire hour anyway, so YOLO it. I then considered taking the car, but then the car requires using petrol, which I've got like a quarter of the red bit left. Well, mate, no, half of it. It goes in the red at about just under a quarter of a tank, and I've got a quarter of that left, so I've got like an eighth of a tank. It's fine. But yeah, so I stopped off, had some soup and some bread, which was lovely. I'm feeling a little bit full, which is why I wanted to walk as well. I was going to walk off me lunch and then I can go swimming. But yeah, we're just heading swimming for a bit. I want to do more than I did last time, and I essentially want to do 1,000 meters in 100 meters sets, and then we'll do a couple of like 50-meter front crawls. I think that's the plan. So I'm sticking mainly to breaststroke and stuff like that, because I can do it for longer. Which is ironic, really, because breaststroke used to be my worst stroke by a long way. Because it used to be backstroke was my best, then front crawl, which is normally everyone's first best, and then butterfly, which was leagues better than my breaststroke. But now it's like one of the only ones I can do. But I think it's important because I've been trying to figure out, like, is it better to do 100-meter sets, or is it better to just do 1,000 meters in one go? I think it's better to do 100-meter sets because you're more likely to do them quicker. And I think what I need to do, it's not necessarily get stronger or learn how to swim properly, if you know what I mean. It's like I just need to be able to learn how to control my breathing and control my heart rate, and that is the easiest way of doing that is with breaststroke. So that's my plan. So yeah, that's my plan. To get in, probably do like 250s, and then we'll go 100 meter, 100 meter, 100 meter, 900 meters in a row, and then maybe move on to something else like front crawl or something. That was brilliant. Yeah, so that's my plan there. It's going to be a party in the park. I'm not sure about keeping this quick release plate on my camera all the time. Like over the weekend or whatnot, I might take it off, put it in my wallet or something, because it's kind of like where it is where I normally put my hand when I'm holding the camera, so I feel like I'm bending my hand around it essentially. I just nearly started vlogging and then I smacked someone in the face as they came out of the house and then they walked right into my hand. But no, I'm actually quite excited to vlog and drive tomorrow. Like, I don't have to talk to you before I go to work. I don't have to talk to you like while I'm getting ready to go shopping. I could talk to you all in the gaps in between those things, and specifically like less so in the morning, but when I'm coming home, like I can talk to you about work in the car and all that. Hey mate, if it's cold and like I don't know, too cold not to wear a thick coat, Why wear shorts? Having said that, he is walking around drinking a can of Monster and smoking something that doesn't quite look like a cigarette, but doesn't smell like something that isn't a cigarette, so I don't know. Stop being a snob. Core blimey. 1,250 metres in about 40 minutes. Not too bad. I used to be able to do it in half that, but very low. Just taking photos of cars that are for sale for old Louis. Well, the third Lewis, the Lewis that lives in Bath, is looking for a car as well now. So, just seeing a Honda Civic Y-Reg for 700 quid. It's automatic though, so it's going to be a bomb to insure. Automatic cars always are, but 700 quid for a car. I could sell my phone for that. Well, could have once. Mental. Anyway, yeah, swimming was good. It was quite busy though today. It started off quite quiet, and there was 2 lanes, and I was in the fastest lane for a bit of it. And then like there was a good like 8 or 9 swimmers at the end of it, and I ended up diving down into one of the lanes. What I did was 10 sets of 100 meters breaststroke, 2 minute swim. Like it took me 2 minutes to do the 100 meters, 1 minute rest, go, 1 minute rest, go, etc. So I did that for 30 minutes flat, and then I did 75 meters front crawl, 50 meters front crawl, 25 meters front crawl, 50 meters. Well, no, that was getting like faster and faster and faster as well. And then I did 50 meters breaststroke to cool myself down, and then I headed on out. But yeah, that felt good. It did, I think, a little bit. Where was this heat earlier when I was outside walking about, eh? Whew. I'm knackered as well. Ugh. Right, plan of attack for tonight then. I've got to get in, cook up a chilli, and I want to be like stopping cooking by 8 latest. Ugh, just been home, had a drink, because I made a water bottle, didn't I? And then forgot to take it with me. But no, just been home, had a drink, and now I'm heading to friggin' Sainsbury's local, because I forgot. When I did my curry midweek, didn't I? I didn't have any tinned tomatoes, and that ruined it. And a chilli is something that definitely needs tinned tomatoes. I mean, you can kind of get away with it with a curry, but not really. But you definitely can't get away with it with a chilli. So we're going to go get that. Oh, throws a spanner in proceedings because, like, I'm not going to be able to start cooking now until gone 6, which is annoying. But it's lovely and warm out, so enjoying the sunshine a bit more, aren't we? Yeah, I can start cooking at about 6:15 at this rate, which isn't brilliant for me, especially when I'm doing something like a curry. And by start cooking, I mean start preparing, not start cooking. But anyway, oh God, I do feel pretty tired. My stomach hurts. It's died down now. I feel like it was bloated, but now it's fine. Now I've had some water. Is that weird? I don't know. Why is it that swimming pools are so, like, they're so hot? Like, they're just unnaturally warm. Inside that entire swim baths, it's about 50 degrees hotter than it is anywhere else in the freaking country. It's mental how warm it is in there. I'm used to swimming, like, proper swimming pools, where the water's, like, ice cold and it's flipping freezing. It's like a bath. You go there, it literally is a swimming bath. It's a bath you swim in. Midweek, that park is rammed at this time, like close to 6 o'clock. On a Sunday though, when people actually have no excuse not to be there. Like, well, like the majority of people who obviously work weekdays, it's empty, more or less. It's a putty cat. Putty cat. It was a very jumpy putty cat as well. Hey putty cat. Meow. So is 1080p any better, do you think? Anybody? Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it for the file size. But I can't. Well, it doesn't. It just takes twice as long to upload. It doesn't take that much longer to render out. It just takes twice as long to upload. That's the only kicker. And uploading, I always get uploading done like at least an hour in advance of going to bed, or when I need to get it done. It's not like I'm ever, like it used to be, oh quick upload, I need it uploaded by now. Now it's like, oh, I'll just start uploading now. You know what I mean? So I may as well just do it in 1080p. May as well. he says, until I render this, because this is obviously a long video, isn't it? 'Cause it's the weekend. Until I render this one out, and I'm like, God, that was way too long. Took me ages. God damn. But no, yeah, I want to be done. I want to film. Well, I want to do this programming challenge just tonight, and I'm going to film myself doing it. I'm going to try and produce it. I need to edit my other video though. I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot on my plate, haven't I? Just nearly took my damn finger off a friggin' knife. Jesus. Like, and as well, how many times have I cut my fingers? And I've always been using these plasters. There are specific plasters in here that are designed for like the end of your finger. I've never noticed them before. So, there we go. Happy days there, son. Get to try them out, and it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty grippy, look. Whew. These knives aren't sharp. Ironically, they're not sharp enough. It's because I was cutting a chilli, and then it just like slipped on it, and friggin' took my finger out instead. I threw the chilli over there, run my finger under water for a bit. But if it was like sharper, then it would have just sliced through the chilli. Damn it. It's like 6:45 and I still haven't friggin' hobbed stuff because I bloody ate my finger. Friggin' gotta type now with only these fingers because I can't press buttons with that because it just slips and presses the other button. No. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to end today's video. My chilli was absolutely delicious. Well worth the amount of effort I put into it. And I got an extra 4 batches which are now in the freezer. I got 4 batches of the big portion. So last time I divided it into 5 and it was just a bit too small. So live and learn. We'll go from 4. And that means like eat 1, 4 in the freezer. Right. Otherwise though, we've had a good day today. Been nice and productive. I'm ending the video because I'm ringing Laura, or Laura's ringing me. I think I'm ringing Laura at 10 or just after. And I need to render you out and get you all uploaded and whatnot. I need to time how long it takes now. You're 1080p. But yeah, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Most importantly, thanks for subscribing. Thank you for helping me reach 2,500 subscribers. It's awesome. It's something I genuinely can't believe. And yeah, because like I'm just living my life. Nothing exciting happens here. But yeah, here you are. I don't know. It's good plaster. It's staying on. Otherwise, that's all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. And what are we doing tomorrow? We're at work tomorrow. And we've got shopping to go do tomorrow. And I have a camera mount for my car. That's what I'm saying. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.